Incoming customer detected.
Keep your eyes open, boys.
We need to have a serious talk!
Hello, my fellow Wastelanders. Welcome once again to Blind Gamer Plays. My name is Ira, and I hope that you're having a very good day. Today we are back in Fallout 76 with another weapon spotlight for you guys. This time we are going to do something a little different. We're going to do an Instigating combat rifle. Yeah, an Instigating combat rifle. So as you can see, this one is set up to do a commando style build. I do have the perforating magazine just for that little bit of extra armor penetration. I know it's not necessarily the most efficient for VATS, but that's okay. This is a 1-star, so it is literally just instigating. That's it. I figured it'd be kind of a good test to do a baseline example of what this kind of a weapon can do. So right now it is doing 93 points of damage. Not bad, I guess. My fixers do a little bit more, of course, but it's not too shabby. And as you can see, this is the build I am using. It is pretty straightforward as a commando build, and it is not min-maxed by any means. No, I don't need any concrete right now. And stop interrupting my videos, Nukatron. Every video, man, I swear. Anyways, so yeah, it's not min-maxed by any means, but you know, it does the trick, and it has those quality of life perks that I look for in a good build. So let's see what this can do against some of the harder targets out there, shall we? Okay, folks, we are over here at West Tech, and we're going to see what the super mutants might have to say about this weapon. Well, if you're that tired of this place, I can take care of that for you. If I can hit. If I can hit, that would be nice. Yeah, I am missing terribly tonight. Boy, oh boy. All right, let's go here. There you go. There you go. Okay. We'll go ahead and loot a little bit. All right. So 259 damage on the first shot, 306 damage on the second shot. So the instigating, you know, it did a fair amount of damage there on that first shot. That's not bad. That's not bad. He done blew things up. Looking for those legendaries. You gotta love them, right? But Bethesda has been kind of screwing me on the RNG lately as far as the legendaries are concerned. The past couple of weeks have been very legendary shy. Alright, but as you can see, this weapon is definitely doing a fair amount of damage. Now, I will say, if you do the calculations, you will see that the weapon itself is what's doing the damage. It's not really the legendary. That first shot, yes, is very nice, and it does a lot of damage, but considering that this is a 1-star and its type of damage additive is instigating, the question is it really worthwhile? We're going to do some more testing with it, and we'll see. We'll see. But it is tearing these guys up really nicely. It's tearing through them really well. We're getting them down in 2, maybe 3 bullets, depending on their level. And depending on if I can hit them. Because that is mission critical, right? Being able to actually hit them. Hey, cool. We got the score complete. All right. Let's move on to a different target. Okay, we are coming up on Swan's little territory here. We'll get that first shot off, and as you can see, it was 122 points of damage. So, the second shot, 230 some odd there, and then 140 some odd. However, as you can see, it took him down in, what, 14 bullets, and that's not counting the couple of misses that I did there. that's pretty fair. That is pretty fair as far as damage output is concerned. All right, well, let's move on to a different target. All right, we are here at Scorched Beast Central, and we're going to see what this can do against this pain in the butt kind of flying target. If I can hit that guy, that would be really nice. Thank you very much. Still can't hit him. All right. Well, here's where the conundrum with this kind of weapon comes in. Okay. In order to get the Scorched Beast really to come at us, we have to take a shot at him. However, he is a really far distance away, which means that even though we could probably hit him with a shot from here, the damage from the shot is going to be very, very low compared to what this weapon can do. Okay? So, if you even do 1 point of damage against them, the instigating effect is no longer there. Okay? And there's a hawk. So the question is, like, how do you want to do this while still getting the most effective thing out of this weapon? And I don't really think you can, because he's not going to come down to be able to really get the good damage going until you've hit him and he kind of comes at you, right? So right there, that was a crit shot, and it did woefully low damage because he's such a distance away. Okay, but now he's coming at us and we can do the extra bits of damage, right? Or at least allegedly he's going to come at us. We'll see. We'll see. But you guys get my point, right? If you even hit them with one bullet that does just like 46 damage right there, that's woeful, right? And then the next shots, yes, they do their fair amount of damage, okay? But that's just the straight up weapon damage. That's not the instigating. That has nothing to do with the actual effect of the weapon itself, or the legendary itself. This is the weapon itself that's doing it, you see? So even those shots, even though they were hitting the head, they did very little damage because of the distance factor involved. And yes, when he lands, that does all the damage, right? But at the same time, it wasn't the double damage that you get from the instigating. All right, well, let's move on. All right, so we are over here with the Meyers Lairs. We'll see what this can do against them. I mean, I expect it'll do okay because it is a combat rifle and they are inherently pretty powerful, right? They do decent damage overall. And of course, we're getting lag because every one of those shots did the maximum amount of damage that it could. There we go. I don't know if it was a VATS lag thing or if it was just a server lag thing, but yeah, see, he's hitting me out of nowhere. Well, we'll get it to kind of reset itself here a little bit as we go. Hitting would be good. There we go. Okay. I think we got them all. Nope. There we go. Now we should have them. Just make sure. Yep, that should be it. All right. Let me regen my AP a little bit here. I suppose I could take a little drink. There we go. All right. So let me go ahead and spawn the queen here. Again, I expect it'll do pretty well. But after that first hit, it's nothing, right? After that first hit, it's nothing. Okay. Yep, I got the poison. Just do a stim pack there real quick. And there we go. So, I mean, it was basically around 2 magazines that it took to kill her off. That's pretty good, right? You know, as far as weapons are concerned, that's pretty good. All right, let's move back to my camp and we'll give some final thoughts. Okay, so in conclusion, what can we say about this weapon? I mean, we could say it's crap, right? But it's really not. I mean, in and of itself, the combat rifle is a potent weapon. The problem is,
and I stick together like excess adhesive.
we do, Nukatron. I love you, but stop interrupting my videos. Anyway, it's not crap in and of itself, right? The combat rifle does fair damage. It does really well. I mean, it took down all of the hardest targets that are in the game besides the Scorched Beast Queen or Earl, right? I mean, this did really well. The problem is that instigating does nothing, even if the target has gotten 1 point of damage. Okay, that makes the instigating completely ineffective. So it becomes at that point a baseline weapon. And of course, this one is just a 1-star, so I don't even have like faster fire rate or explosive or anything like that on it. Which, if you watched my previous videos about instigating, you guys might realize that, explosive on an instigating weapon is probably one of the worst things that you could do, because any of the secondary targets that explosion hits is going to make it so that the instigating doesn't work too. So explosive on instigating and furious both are just terrible ideas. You definitely don't want to seek that kind of a thing out. I would also say that instigating works the best on very high damage weapons. So Gauss rifles, lever action rifles, the bigger single shot kind of weapons, those can do really well with instigating, because you're not after the consistent damage. You're after the most powerful front damage that you can do, so that you can try to kill them off in one shot. So in those cases, instigating does work well. But on a combat rifle, I don't know. I mean, if you don't have anything else, sure, go for it. But, it's really not that much better than just a baseline run-of-the-mill, you could make it yourself combat rifle. So don't go out of your way to buy one. Maybe if you find one on somebody's vendor for a couple of hundred caps or something, it might be okay to pick up if you don't have anything else. But honestly, I mean, you could probably just stick with a regular combat rifle and, deal with it from there. Do some decent damage just with the baseline weapon. All right, well, what do you guys think? I would love to know your thoughts with this too. Let me know in the comments down below. And if you did like this video, make sure you guys hit that like button. I'd love to know that what I did was something good. And if you did enjoy this content, please make sure that you subscribe, because I do come out with new things every day. I'd love for you guys to become a part of my family here. Yeah, I try to be as positive as I can. So, in conclusion, let me give you my dad thought of the day. Make sure you change your oil once in a while, because that is definitely important. Remember that you're worthy of being loved, no matter what anybody else might try to make you think. You're worthy of being loved. Okay? All right. Because I love you. There you go. So, until next time, keep safe out there. Have fun. Thank you so much as always for watching, and we'll talk to you again later. Hello, Rose.
I saw you taking a little detour out there to talk to that overseer of yours.
This land is his land, and none else are welcome.
Enemy sighted! Guys, they're here!
Okay. Well, I don't know. Where'd you come from?
Thanks for your visit. Have a nice day.